Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's T3 Collects here with a brand new DC Multiverse action figure review for Darkseid. I picked this up at Target and it sold out on Amazon, GameStop, Entertainment Earth, and Big Bad Toy Store. But if you want to get your toys from Entertainment Earth, link down in the description. Grab your toys right now because they're sending you a $20 coupon for September when you buy $100 or more. But anyway, let's get into this action figure review for the DC Multiverse Darkseid. And this I was pleasantly surprised to find at Target. I was still waiting for my pre-order from Entertainment Earth. As soon as I get that, I'll probably end up selling it, or I don't know, I may keep one in box, and then this one right here I'll probably keep out. But anyway, let's get into the review. As you can see, you have Darkseid, Jack Kirby style. He has an extra head sculpt, he has extra hands, and he has a cloth cape, which is pretty freaking awesome. So let's go ahead and check this out. We got this side right here, it says Darkseid, DC Classic, and on the back you got the Jack Kirby inspired artwork, which I think this is awesome. So let's bust it open and check it out. Alright guys, we got Darkseid out of the package and he is looking freaking awesome. Also, before I forget, you also get the standard stand, which I feel like is a little bit too small for Darkseid, and you get the card, which I don't normally take those out, so that is going to stay like that because this guy is probably going to go back in his box when I'm done with this review. Anyway, getting back to Darkseid, like I said, he looks pretty dang good. He does come with a alternate head, so you can see that right there. He has red eyes, which, let me get that closer. Face sculpt's really good. I really do like this one. I like that with the beam. He also comes with an additional hands. So he's got a finger pointing hand, like a command hand, and then he comes with a extra fist. Because you can see on that hand is an open hand, and he has the fist on this hand. Anyway, let's get those out of the way. We'll do the head sculpt, the extra head sculpt in a few minutes. So we have gotten our Darkseid, and he, like I said, he looks really good. So we got the cloth cape, which is a good thing and a nice touch. Better than those rubber plastic capes, which weigh down the figures, which pretty sure he would have fell down if he had one of those rubber capes. So this is a nice addition. Material feels a little cheap, not gonna lie. I'm probably the harshest critic when it comes to McFarlane action figures. The bendy wire in here at the end, at the very end of it, and then on the sides. So you can get this to, you know, you can manipulate it into what you want, I guess. So, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of, like I said, it's flimsy. I wish there was a little bit of a bendy wire up here to help with that, because it just kind of like falls flat. So that's kind of a downer. But anyway, overall, I'm pretty happy with this figure. I like the paint. You got Ratchet right there. So the paint work on here is pretty good. Get close up. Whoops. But let me see. So you can see sculpting's really good. You got the like darker wash with the gray wash, and then you get the veins right here. This I'm not happy about at all. Single jointed elbows. I think that is a pretty bad move, but you know, whatever. We'll get into that in a minute. We got the Darkseid logo, which is classic. I mean, in reality, we always just wanted a classic Darkseid in a big form. So that McFarlane nailed. Head sculpt nailed. The beam, whatever they call that, awesome. You got the backside right here. I mean, overall, like, this looks really good. If this cape was removable, would have been cool as well, because he does not wear the cape sometimes. But, you know, let's see. You've got ratchets there. So I guess overall, can't say nothing bad about the way it looks. The sculpting's really good. Now, I guess let's get into articulation and whatnot. So, arm does rotate. Like I said, it is a single jointed elbow, and it's on a ratchet, and it's kind of hard to move. As far as his wrist is freaking falling out, jeez. It's got bend there. Can do that, so it does move around. That is pretty freaking ugly that you can see right down there. And why would his wrist bend that far back? I don't know, but there you go. And then you got the gripping hand right here, which is pretty cool, so you can lift a Batman or a Superman up. Jeez. See, this I don't like because it just spreads out like this. That is loose. Not a fan. As far as head, can you move his head? His head, that's as far as his head goes. Or his neck, that's it. Does not at all go back, but it does go down a bit. So head tilting, not much. Can't move it really around. You got waist swivel. You do have a waist swivel. It's a little tight because of that belt. You do have upper, I guess, thigh up here where it does move, but then you have this diaper that kind of hinders the movement. And there's no like thigh swivel, which I wish that he would do. You got double jointed knees, which is always good. You got ankle pivot, goes up and down. Toe articulation, which is super freaking tight. Oh my gosh. But there you go. This sucks right here. I don't like this. I don't like that these spread open like that. That's not very tight. Maybe, I don't know. Overall, like, I like the design. I just don't like the execution on the articulation, the single jointed elbows. I mean, maybe I understand because his biceps are pretty big. So that I do get. I wish there was some articulation right here so he can at least like bend down a little bit more. And he does not go back very at all. You can't do any, you can't even, he doesn't go back. The leg doesn't go back because of his butt, diaper butt, or it's not really a diaper butt, but because of this plastic piece right here, he does not go back. But yeah, that's as much as he twists at the waist. Maybe over time, because of this belt and some applied pressure, and maybe you warm it up, you can get him to move a little bit better. But this upper leg part, not a fan. And I know he does that with all of his figures. I just wish that he would do an upper thigh swivel. I think that'd be a lot better for better dynamic posing. But hey, what do I know? I'm not a toy manufacturer, but hey, I'm just telling you guys the truth. Because a lot of these guys probably won't. They'll just say that this is like the best figure ever. And I mean, I was looking forward to this Darkseid just because I wanted this for my Justice League set that I'm building out. And they need the big bad villain, and Darkseid's the big bad villain. So now that we've gone over articulation, let's put on this head sculpt right here and see what happens. Hope I don't break this. Oh, jeez. So he's got a dumbbell joint, a peg, which does not move at all. So that is just there. And I'm trying to get this on. Holy crap. There we go. Whew, that was a hard one. So there you go. So there is the other head sculpt. And then let's put the pointing finger on, which that seems very short. And his arm come off. There you go. Typical McFarlane fashion. Jeez. All right, so finger point, gripping hand, and the head. This other head, look at that. You actually get tilt in this one. He does look down a little bit better. Obviously can't go back because his helmet is big. But that head sculpt a lot. I like both of them, but this one just moves a lot better than the other one. I don't understand why. That's so strange. But pretty cool. He can move his head down. He can look down. He can look like that. Like that. Arms go out. And then there you go. So you can see that they do go out. And the fact that that popped off doesn't surprise me. That's pretty typical with the McFarlane action figures. If it ain't the arms, it's the legs that come off. So, but here you go. Let's get him in a pose. Let's switch out this with the fist, because that gripping hand does not make sense with that. And let's get him into the pose, which I don't know how else you would do that. But there you go. I think get him to stand, that'd be good. And there you go. There is Darkseid from DC Multiverse. Todd McFarlane's classic take on the baddest man on Earth. Overall, I like the figure. I think the design's spot on. He looks great. Downsides, articulation, not very good. I mean, it's a mega fig, I get it. This does cost $39.99 at Target, and I'm pretty sure online it was the same price. So if you're looking to get this, go check your Targets. Be lookout for your pre-orders. They should be shipping soon from Entertainment Earth, Big Bad Toy Store, Amazon, and GameStop. And overall score, I will give this a 3 out of 5, just because the articulation is lacking, the fact that his arm popped off already, and the fact that for some reason this head sculpt that comes on, there's very limited mobility versus the alternate one that you get, where you get a lot, not a lot better mobility, but decently better mobility. The cloth cape is a nice touch. I wish there was a little bit more leeway with posing it, the cape that is, because it does fall flat. I wish, like I said, there was a more of a metal bendy wire right here, so that way it wouldn't fall flat. And I wish you could kind of take that off, kind of like the old Superpower stuff. But there you go, guys. That's my basic review of Darkseid from DC Multiverse. If you guys are looking for it, like I said, you can pick it up at Target right now. I know it's been selling out at Targets. Mine luckily had 3, but when I got there, there was only 2. And yeah, that's it. Make sure you thumbs up the video. If you didn't like the video, just thumbs it up anyway. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Toy hunt, Spirit Halloween hunt, and review. Thanks for watching. Like I said, thumbs up the video. Support the channel. Make sure you share. Leave some comments. Until then, peace.